Hi there everybody, my name is Ali and today I will be going to solve another CTF challenge from Integrity Annual CTF 2024, and this one will be a web security challenge and the challenge name is Pizza Paradise. So that being said, let's jump in. Coming to the challenge here, it says Pizza Paradise and it says something weird going on at this pizza store, and we do have a link over here. So I will open the link right over here and I will also turn on my Burp Suite proxy. Coming over here, I can see a Pizza Paradise, and this looks like a static website to me because I can click on every link and there is nothing interesting. No link is working. If I view the page source, I can see there are only images in the assets images section and nothing really interesting. So completely static website. So now whenever I go for CTFs, I always go to a endpoint called robots.txt. So if I simply go to robots.txt, we do have here some two endpoints. So one of them is a secret endpoint, or the other one is asset. So this is a normal approach which I normally use, but if you don't know about robots.txt, then you can simply do dir search or furf or any other web application fuzzing tool and you will get robots.txt immediately. So let's see this endpoint, what is in this endpoint, and let's see what happens out. So coming over here on this endpoint, it says top secret government access, and we do have some username password field which says invalid credentials. I can view the page source right over here, but right over here, and looks like there is a client side validation going on somewhere here, and it says invalid credentials, and there is a SHA-256 password hash going on. So we can try to see this in Burp Suite as well. Now this will be hard to intercept in Burp Suite because if I come over here, and I do have intercepted right now these two endpoints and nothing really interesting. So one thing which I was facing a lot of problem here was that I was facing problem with intercepting the request. So if I do admin login, it says invalid credentials and I cannot see anything over here. So the first thing which I always try to do, that is coming to the settings section and coming into request interception rules, click on this file extension, edit, and try to remove the JavaScript from this section. So removed JavaScript. Now click on OK, and I also check this one, that intercept only the ones which are in target. Then let's try to refresh the page, but it was again not intercepting. So what I did was I installed a cache clearing extension. So if I clear the cache, the page reloads itself, and I do have some much more information intercepted right over here, which is a JavaScript file auth.js. So if I send this to repeater, let's see what it shows us. So right over here, this one is leaking out some information, which is, I think so, the username and the valid password hash. Since this is hash, we need to crack it. Initially when I solved this CTF challenge, I used hashcat, but I will be going to show you another way which one was easier for me, and that one is online source called hashes.com. So if I go to hashes.com, paste the hash over here, and I need to solve the captcha. So CMAC4X, I think so. Submit, and there you go. I just cracked the hash. It's not cracking, but we just got the hash from an online source. So I normally used hashcat. You can use hashcat as well, or you can use this one. So I have the username, I have the password. Let's see, can we log in now or no? So copy this username and copy this password, login, and I do get logged in. It says welcome to the top secret government portal, authorized person only, select image to download. So we can download some images. So image 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's try to download image number 4, and let's see what is going on in my proxy. So there is an endpoint which is, let's say, slash assets image, and then the image name is top secret 4.png. Now first thing first, while I was solving this CTF, at first this download process is taking a lot of time. So I don't know why, but every image download takes a lot of time, and we do have image downloaded over here. And this is how the this image looks like first of all. So I tried to perform some steganography task and all those things on these all images by downloading, but I failed to do so. There was nothing interesting in these sort of images. Then since I saw that there is a download endpoint, so what I did was I sent this completely to intruder, and I tried to do a local file inclusion attack. So if I simply remove these, and if I try to simply do dot dot slash etc password, and I was getting an error called file path not allowed. So I thought that okay, let's try to get some payloads from GitHub local file inclusion payloads, and I did a complete intruder request, but no payload was working exactly. So after that I again figured a lot. The next step which I did was I tried to change, let's say, top secret 0.png, and top secret 0 might give us the flag. There might be an image which is not this one. So I also send this request to intruder, and right over here in intruder I simply did selected this 0 section, add it over here, and in the payload section I did numbers starting from 0 to, let's say, 20 images, and I simply started out the attack to see whether there can be any random image which is available, and I don't know about, but all of these, the 1 2 3 and 4 were only available. So I failed over here as well, and finally after trying a lot of time I figured out that okay, there can be a local file inclusion, because I know that there can be some checks made by developer that assets and images should only be in the URL. So right over here, if I simply decode this stuff, let's go to repeater, and if I simply URL decode this stuff, to convert selection, URL decode, it's Control Shift U. So this is what I did was I tried to see the directory listings. So when I did remove the image and I just went over to assets images, I got this sort of an error. Now over here I found out that okay, there is a var www html, and then there is this top secret php file which is, I think so, rendering the some sort of a page which was on the main website, the top secret web government website login page. But how do I read this one? So again, after trying a lot of times, I figured out that there can be a local file inclusion if I go directly from backwards from this path. So if I do dot dot slash like this, so assets images is in the path, and then I am moving towards the root, and then I am doing etc password, and luckily it worked for me, and I do got local file inclusion. But again I tried to figure out where is the flag. So if I try to do flag.txt, I was not able to find it out. That was the problem here. So luckily what I did was I simply tried to open this file and try to read the source code, and luckily I was lucky enough to actually get the flag in this file. So let's see what is the actual file name. So assets images, and this was the file, I think so. I need to do var www.html. Let's see, because I have just forgot. So dot/, var www.html, and then this file. Let's see if this works. And there you go, I can see the source code of the complete one, and here we do have the flag. So this solves the first challenge of web category, and that was all about this video. Thank you.